What do you want to do with it? Well, I want to join it together with union, which is exactly what you're saying. I need to union everything. Yes. And actually you can use mapend, but because mapend for set is apparently union. I don't know if I agree with that. Well, maybe distinct is not following the rules of monoid, but I like to be explicit about this shit. Did we compile everything? It's probably not bad. My debugging stream, right? No, we're gonna actually make a feature after this. Hooray! We're gonna assign people to room. It'll be glorious. Ah, cool. Yeah, I don't like these pop-ups. All hail Britannica! Yeah, I was looking for Code Geass memorable song, and I know for a fact this one is memorable. But like most of them aren't even that interesting. It's really hard to find one that's actually. The other one I have is similar to this one, but it's instrumental. It's like yeah, Code Geass, yeah. This is actually like this text is English. I thought it was like German or something, but no, English. This is what I do when I'm off stream. I'm just picking out songs all day. It's funny because it's true. Look at that. So yeah, we're not filtering on anything, so we also get the free requests here. We need to filter out those. Let's use some lens magic for that. But we can use stuff first. I guess we can just use filter then. Filter A to bool. Filter has. So I guess it's lens magic then, after all. So what do you need to have to be inside? You need to be work. You need to be work entry. So entry type. Oh, we need to do has. We're gonna compose, so we need to wrap it around. Entry type, right? Standby, application, done. Work! Yeah, man. The only language, right? What's your story with Haskell? Made first later. What's up? There we go. So now we only have the people that have our work requested here. And they're assigned to the default room. Let's see. Maybe we also want to group them by job. How would you do that then? Like add like a line or something in between? Kind of can infer it from this. Oh, they're default by default they're grouped by job. That's why it's actually working nice. Maybe colors or something. I don't know. I'm a mathematician, but I learned C++ SQL in undergrad, and I'm looking to learn Haskell now because many of my peers in math like. Yeah, it's wow, you're a mathematician. Cool. Yeah, I hear so. Like it like really aligns well with concepts from math. So it should be easy for you to pick up, I suppose. Especially like if you know category theory. I don't know what area you're studying from math, but I hear it's pretty big. Also SQL is similar to math, I think. Actually SQL is like kind of similar to Haskell, and that's also pure. I don't know if anyone has ever noticed, but there you have it. Okay, cool. Let's figure out how to assign people to... And I guess we just need to be able to select rows. We can figure out the grouping later. Or maybe they don't even want that. Well, I'll write it down as an idea. Grouping to... By job to... how do you call this? Like the space overview? Based on relational algebra. Is it? I'm confused. How does algebra differ from like category theory? Or is it the same? We're actually doing this now, so go away. SQL, I mean. Oh, because I've met a guy that studied algebra, and he was also like really into category theory, I suppose. He knew all the fancy words like Khan extensions and whatever. I guess we can get rid of this now. We have another classic. You recognize this one as well. Oh, I also recognize this one. People really love this for category theory right now. There's actually a conference I'll be going to on applied category theory soon, and from what I've seen, there will be a lot of talks on Haskell and lenses in particular. Oh, you like my lens spell? You like my lens magic? This is lenses. This is prisms. They are like co-lenses. Yeah, Code Geass, sure. Yeah, I actually use a lot of lenses because I have. This is also lens. Oh. I have like really deep structure, so using lenses is really nice for that. I have a good example. Fold. The time fold, I think. It's not a lens, though, it's a fold. It's like a crappy lens. You can only read from it. Sucks. The worst lens. Like you don't even have any laws for this thing because you can only read from it. So why is it even part of the library? What the hell? But setters are cool. Let's figure out how to click. And we're just gonna use existing code for that. User. Yeah. How do you click? On you? Oh, you need to be that row, huh? And then we have the row element. And from row element, we double click? I didn't expect that. Wait, I'm actually picking up... Oh, I'm picking up clicks for individual cells. Because I also want to know the day. Right. Number theory and cryptography. Number theory with like... Oh, you're like inventing number systems, I suppose. Okay, that like... Yeah, it's really nice with cryptography. It's like you can add like another number to your set of all numbers. Just define a number 1/3. You're done. Bit of complex analysis. I guess you could also use a decimal, like a 12. What do you call that? Some grant. There's like will be some grant convergence in cat theory in the near future. So I'm hoping to bulk up my understanding in the area. Help of Haskell. Hope. Yeah. So it started making more sense when I started using the lens library. Not that I understand. Like I'm feeling more confident with what people are talking about, and like I can, but I'm not really an expert on cat theory. Other people seem to think I am. I'm not. I know the basics, maybe. Maybe not even that. It's all definitions, right? What is? Like what Haskell can give you is like an intuition, I think, with help of compiler. So at least I think that's what I have. Let's make cells clickable. Oh, I need to go to place row. And then place cell. And how do they make the other one clickable? Select change. Right, we need to expand select change to be different. This is like kind of a free monad thing. So like, yeah, except with reflex. So these are the possibilities of how our change will work. We can have a cell left click, which is just like clicking in the table. This probably also indicates that my name is a bit wrong, because I need to explain it. But yeah, so this is like a click in the table. And you will select a user and a day if you do that. And maybe you'll also have the value in the cell. So this has no value, but this has a value. That's like a user day cell. So, oh yeah, if you click here, you have the value as well. I think if you click like this, then you have the value and you open up the screen, right? That's a different. Day click means if you click here. See, that's like also an action, different from the other one. And right click. So that's, actually we're not using that right now, but that's for oh, it's in Dutch again. This is for the automatic planet files. So this will like generate roster entries for you, and you can delete those generated ones. If you click like this, let's do it. Yeah, here. These are like advice from the system to you, like you should plan someone in here based on some distribution, and then you can remove them with right click. So maybe that's broken. Well, you used to be able to do that. Now you can't anymore, unfortunately. But that doesn't matter because nobody's using this right now. So we're not gonna work on that. We're gonna record it as a bug though. And I'm gonna overhaul this at some point in the future, but not right now. Yeah. What DE is that? X-Force? This is a i3 with X-Force panel. So I basically get like a clickety menu from X-Force and the widgets and whatever, but I also get the power of i3 for menu management. So yeah, best of both worlds. I got started on the port. And I also have the eyes, that's the most important feature, I think. Yeah, I found this on Reddit, Unix port, I think. Someone showed it and I was like, I want that. But it was surprisingly easy to set up. Yeah, it's just starting X-Force panel and i3 will know what to do. Amazing. I guess X-Force knows what to do. Yeah, you just need to disable the i3 bar and then start up X-Force panel and we'll just do stuff. You can also like run it inside the entire desktop environment, but it's annoying because you get all these warnings or whatever. Like it will actually start doing things for you, which is scary to me. Like auto-mounting USB drives and whatever. Who knows what viruses are on there? Actually, I'm considering taking up a contract with Defense. I want to become a hacker, like a better one. What is this? Is this like Chromium being bugged or is this my code being bugged? I mean, do you see those lines on screen? Now disable this. Okay. We want to have that fan. We have like a TD and from that we generate the click. Right. There is stuff involved as well with whatever you're clicking. If you click on the span, it's different. It's considered different than clicking in the cell. Because reasons. Like that's for that opening stuff. It should just work. But this is why the right click is not working. It's the wrong event. It should be right click. Dumb right click. Oh, we can fix it then, I suppose. No, it's DOM, huh? Yeah, it's reflex DOM. I think it's actually not an error. It's like some re-exported module. What does it even mean? Reflex DOM. I think old. Click. I thought it was like a right click too. Click. Oh, no. How do you know it's right click? Whatever. If you monoid append them like that, then you know for sure it's not gonna, like it's always gonna do this one over that one, if it's the same tag. DOM event. Show code mark? I haven't yet. Let's look at it. Let's go. Well, I probably need 5. Oh. Yeah, you were in a apartment lockout. How did this end, by the way? Yeah, I streamed today. I'm streaming. Oh, it's a Shine joint. Cool. Yeah, I like it with the bot, by the way. It just informs when to stream. I don't have to do it every time. I should also get one of those for Twitter. But yeah, I haven't yet. IntelliJ proved to be much of a hack. It also couldn't get past the setup step. It formats code like shit, by the way. Can't stand it. For Haskell, you mean? You're Dutch. Your country has made many great programs. Local work on AWS adjacent over there. Yeah, thanks for wishing me luck. I hope it takes off. That's actually what I'm working on right now, you know. I'm building this thing here. This is a customer request basically for Torture Dungeon. Well, they want to be able to assign people to specific rooms. Should finish this like probably today or tomorrow. Yeah, because like I want to hurry up with this stuff and do some other things as well. Milko working on something AWS adjacent with the... Oh, that's cool. Yeah, like the only one I know is Dijkstra, right? Oh, this is another one from Code Geese. Yeah, official code is good for Haskell. If you can get it to work with a reflex project, let me know. Unless I should... I'll probably... Will I switch over? I don't know. Like, the problem with Emacs is that I invested a lot of time into it, so like, switching to anything else would mean giving up on all the time I put into it. This is how you get stuck into the editors. It's also good for you, because you still have the opportunity to choose World of Warcraft. Layer of A? Emacs is like World of Warcraft? Oh, Pathfinder. You get rid of the comment. We need to make this clickable. Let's just do that. It's trivial to do. We already found that the spells to do that, so let's just add them. Whatever. Ah, good for... Yeah, okay. That's 2 people. I guess that's like a lot for a small country, yeah. That's true. So TD... No, this is the wrong one. We need to have day cells. Can't click on the room. Well, you can also click on room, right? That's just another type of event. I closed that file, didn't I? Let's open it again. But it's like selected. For some reason, actually, a lot of people want to hire a kiddo from Russian. So we want to add another click here, which is basically... We need to rename this as well. This is a bad name. Cell left click. It's not. It's like a user cell click. User cell. I should probably tell what to do instead of left click. I think right click is for deleting. Did they even use the prisms? Probably. Like I didn't know how prisms worked back then. It's not even used. Damn it. Maybe the prism is used. No. Should delete that one. That's a deleted. I want to use it eventually, probably, but I want to rename it at least. Ton Roostal, I don't know him. You know a lot of famous people. 3D rendering and design. Ton Roosendaal. I would like, probably... Ah, Blender, okay. Yeah, I use that a lot. I should know him, yeah. I should be ashamed. He actually managed to open source this, which is amazing. Like, he had a startup and like he couldn't figure it out, but he managed to convince his investors to open source it. And now it's actually really popular. Like I use it for video editing, so there you have that. You can have many closer cinematic productions because of him. All 3, I think. I don't edit my streams. Like I'm not gonna do that either. It's too much work. But I'm gonna use automated editing without Blender. But that's for later. This is not cell right click. This is select change advice. This should be like use a day cell. We put a use a day cell in there, huh? A user day cell is like either an advice or what is user day cell? Yeah, it's either an advice or an entry. So this is like a fake entry, which we suggest to the user. And this is just a regular entry. I guess like the idea of using making this thing was... It's also renamed it. I probably already did it once. Self-value. Oh my god. I'm so unhappy with my names. Now we get like a nice name. Like an entire formatting thing going on in here. You can have links, code blocks, whatever. Nice. Oh, I didn't even show the Bilmex stuff. I open sourced a bunch of stuff from my project. Like if you wanna also use a reflex project, you can use this library, and you get a bunch of shit for free, like the model. It's so Bilma provides. I should link to this as well, probably. Yeah, well, so Bilma provides like a nice layout, right? So you don't have to invent that stuff anymore. It looks kind of nice. And then this library will provide like the JavaScript stuff for that. So the model will be basically a proper model. So the only thing you need to do is provide an event and a moment you want to show up when in a pop-up. That's all. And it also does like forms, like this captures enters, and making this stuff work initially was a lot of work. And this actually integrates with servant reflex as well. But that's cool. And I have nice documentation because I cared. Yay, open source. And it took like too long. Well, like the problem I have with these names is they describe what happened, but I want to describe what they do instead. So cell left click is what do you do? Cell left click. Well, let's look at the cell then. What do you do? I closed that, didn't I? Cell left click. Well, we don't know what it does because this is just making it. Right. Where do we figure out what it does? Because this event is just used somewhere. We don't know where. I guess in user row. Oh, here. Oh, I have some magic going on here. Wait, what was this failing stuff? Cell click day. This thing will guarantee access to a day somehow. You either have cell left click or you have day glitching. This is lens magic, by the way. If you're interested. This is an interesting one. It allows you to use 2 prisms. So first try the first one, and if that doesn't work, try the other one. And that's like a traversal actually. It's no longer a prism because of reasons. I'm not sure why. Why? You stream often? I get some work done. Yeah, like multiple times per week. I'm gonna stream tomorrow again, sure. And maybe also Tuesday. Yeah, because I can't do Wednesday. Yeah, okay. There's a GitHub list? Really? Am I even on it? Doubtful. Make a PR. Mathematical Way is on it. He doesn't even stream that often anymore. Thanks. Yeah, actually I will want to follow all of these guys. I know I followed Edward Comet, but he doesn't stream anymore either. I think he gave up. He said he wanted to stream again, but he still hasn't. Unfortunately, because he's a genius. Chiroptical is fun. It's weird though, like, but Chiroptical is actually doing this also just to learn it, and I'm actually building something. So it's like a really different feel to the project and whatever. I'm not logged in. I'm making a PR! Don't worry, man. I like propaganda. Well, I don't like propaganda, but I need to use propaganda to make my own place in this world. Yuppie. There you go. Now I can't push. Or I'm gonna call it shameless self-promotion again. Last time it didn't work either, but who knows? Alright. Oh, he's also a Haskell streamer, by the way. That programming guy. He's like from Chiroptical stuff. Shameless self-promotion. Great pull request. It's good because now they know it's without shame. Doesn't seem right. Oh, it was right. Huh? Nice thing is I'm doing it on stream. Oh, see you later, man. Yeah, you have a nice day too. Oh, do you follow? I should thank to the followers. Oh, thanks for the follow, man. Keep forgetting doing that. I should have the notifications for that chatbot, but the bot, like Chatty is very rebellious to me. It gives the wrong notification, and I don't know how to fix it. Well, well, that's not the right thing to say. I just didn't put in the time. It's completely different. So you want to have you're actually expecting an event select change, but you're getting nothing. That's why you're upset. That's fine. Are we gonna refactor this? And I thought about it, and I don't know how to name this properly, so I'm not gonna do it. I thought long and hard about it, but I just don't know what else to call this. Suggestions are welcome. Jokes are also fine. Jokes are probably better than this, because this doesn't mean anything. We might as well laugh about it, right? So we're gonna call this place click. Okay, how about this? User. Because there are users involved in these two. It's like user left click, user right click. It's better because it's actually describing something. And then right click doesn't even work. Well, maybe we're using this. I haven't thought about it. It's like, I think it's important to me somehow. What? It's like, oh, this is the generated prism. Generated prism leads to a tuple. We want to have maybe value. Oh, what do you want to rename? Those values. These, like if you can think of jokes, maybe. Cell right click. Like these constructors, they should be named different. They're bad. I think user right click. Maybe that's the best we can do. Maybe like describing what's going on and not actually talking about implementation is what you expect. Still, it's not even user. It's like the view is different in these cases. In these 3 cases, we're having the, well, maybe not. Maybe we can also have a user left click in case of place click, because we can click on the user. We have user names. We have the days. We also have the cells. We have the cell value. So we can make this thing as well. That's pretty trippy. Like we have most of these things, and we have something additional. Maybe like place click. Place click would be. Okay. Wait, I deleted something, didn't I? This should be also a day. Yeah. What?